All right. Brittney Griner, 29 points, season high 29 points in the Mercury's win over the Indiana Fever. But the story, unfortunately, Michael, is, as you know, some social media a-hole deciding to harass Brittney Griner in an airport, which troubled, to say the least, her teammates in the WNBA community, the sports community in general. I got questions. I'm sure you have the same question or questions that I do, but first, here's Brittney.
BG, was that a fair trade for the Merchant of Death? I know you kill it on the court, but he kills it in real life. Is it true you had to have sex with Vladimir Putin to get released from Russia, Britt?
Get out of the way, dog.
Britt.
Get out of the way.
Britt, is it true you had to...
Get out of the way.
What about his wife?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to talk to Brittney. Hey, Britt. Do you still want to boycott America, Brittney?
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop. Stop.
I'm weird. Why? She hates America. What about the Merchant of Death, Britt? Get off me.
Stop, dude.
Get off.
Yeah, why are we even here? Like, why is this? So what has to happen to one of these players?
Yeah.
You know, and obviously Brittney Griner is, you know, as notable an NBA player on and off, or WNBA player on and off the court as there is. But what has to happen for them to be like, you know what, they all should be flying charter? Everybody. Now, Brittney is authorized to fly charter. Her team is not, I believe, so she's probably flying commercial with her team. But it's like, this scene shouldn't even be allowed to happen. So I'm not even gonna like entertain the bullshit, you know, from this clown. It's like, we shouldn't even be in a situation where random dudes have access to WNBA players. It's like, what has to happen for them to be like, oh yeah, we probably should fix that? Like, why is this even a thing? That they don't all fly charter, and that there is an increased security, because my man, with all due respect, was having a lot of trouble with just this one dude. If somebody has some serious bad intentions, that's not enough security to be protecting these athletes.
That's right. And this is what I asked the WNBA. Do you want to be a professional organization? You want to be a professional league or not? That is a scene from a league that doesn't have its ish together. You've got Brittney Griner. We all know what happened to Brittney Griner. We were watching this situation. We know it's much bigger than basketball. It's much bigger than the WNBA. So it's only a matter of time before it could have been somebody who came with who came with flowers. Somebody who was like, hey, you know, Brittney, I'm such a big fan. You've got to how many times do we have to say about the WNBA? Get it together, step up your game. We've talked about the salary of WNBA players. We've talked about the travel accommodations of WNBA players, the kind of accommodations that they have to deal with in different cities. Some organizations are about it, some aren't. Step up. Let this be a wake-up call.
It shouldn't take this. On a lighter note.
This is terrible.
I'm going to pivot with some levity here.
Okay.
The kind of security that WNBA needs is a security guard that worked the Canadian Open. Okay? Yeah. So Nick Taylor, Canadian, wins the Canadian Open on a 72-foot putt. Adam Hadwin decided to celebrate, and security was having none of it, was on his game, was not taking any chances, like perfect form tackle. And here's the best part. Hadwin's wife says that in true Canadian fashion, her husband apologized to the security guard. So how nice, he apologized for getting tackled. But shout out to that security guard. Somewhere else that needed a lot of security, Michael, keeping it pushing. And I got another question. Just like we talked about, why is the WNBA, why are we still half-stepping when it comes to travel accommodations and security for WNBA players? Why is Floyd Mayweather still fighting? Why is that still happening? Because I was Floyd Mayweather had a fight? Okay, you're right. So I ask this. Why are people paying to see Floyd Mayweather fight?
Now that's a good question.
Okay.
That's a really good question.
Because him and John Gotti III are fighting, and a brawl erupts in the ring, but I don't know how much of this video rabbit hole you went down, but the better video was like in the bowels of the arena when literally everybody and their mama was throwing hands. I ain't seen a scene like this since the dude came down the parachute. What was that, the Riddick Bowe fight? What was that fight where the dude just landed, descended into the ring? I'm getting old, I'm forgetting that. But like, this used to be commonplace. I'm just like, wait, why is Floyd Mayweather still boxing? He's 137 years old.
I know, he is 137 years old, and about 10 years ago, I think it was about 10 years ago, Mike, that's the last Floyd fight I paid for. I think it was Floyd and Canelo. I think it was.
Oh, okay, Floyd Canelo, okay.
Had some at the crib. My wife was like, "You're not about to pay for a fight." I said, "I'm gonna invite some guys over." Say, "Okay, they gonna pay. We're not paying for this fight, okay?" So I invited some fellas over, and then it's that whole thing. They knocked at the door.
They chipped in
before coming in.
Kick-in party.
And before, yeah.
Oh wow.
Only
that's really. You ain't broke. You ain't broke.
No,
you could have bought the damn fight.
It wasn't. No, it was on principle. My wife didn't want to do it. She did not want to do
this.
They
don't have the party. They don't have the party. You don't invite people to have to pay for the party. Much money as you make.
Anyway,
so
stop it.
At least I got paid.
Only two of them chipped in, though. Only two of them chipped in.
I would not have been one of them had I been there. I at least got paid to cover Mayweather McGregor back in the day in Vegas. I went there for work for that shit show. Conor McGregor, the Heat had him at halftime of Game 4, and again, just going too far. Just going way too far. He hurt the mascot Bernie. Goes into the emergency room because Conor McGregor decides to hit him for real. It's like control yourself. Like, again, why is Conor McGregor still anywhere doing anything? But like, bruh, that's a real person in there. And then he hits him when he's down. Like, what are you doing?
Look at that.
Like, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
I mean, look at this. Look at this.
What are you doing? And then with his little pain relieving spray. Nah, man, you cold clocked him. Now you're in IR. But good news is that he will be available for Game 6, Bernie the mascot. The bad news is there will not be a Game 6. See you next season. Let's go to break and come back and say goodbye. Let's take this last break before we get out of here.
Yeah, you've been saying it too much, though, now. You've been saying it too much. There will not be a Game 6. I agree with you, but now, since you say it with such authority. Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.